Hello dear traders, you're watching the weekly review of stock markets on Insta TV. The US stock market ended with a slight increase on Friday and managed to log a fourth weekly gain. The major indices fluctuated between positive and negative values throughout the trading session as investors' reactions to optimistic US economic data, namely retail sales and consumer confidence, was mainly ignored. The S&P 500 index closed at a record high at 2,039.82 points, gaining 0.4% over the week. The Dow Industrials dropped by 0.1% to close at 17,634.74 points, but still rose by 0.4% compared with the previous Friday's close. The Nasdaq Composite ticked up by 0.2% to the level of 4,688.54 points, as gains in the internet stocks outweighed losses in biotechs. The weekly growth of the tech-heavy index amounted to 1.2%. Both reports on retail sales and consumer sentiment unveiled that a decline in gas prices favorably affected the Americans, and they are willing to increase their spending during the crucial holiday season. It promises to be a boon for the economy as the retail sector accounts for 1/3 of consumer spending, which is the main driver of economic growth in the United States. Also on Friday, it was announced that prices for imported goods in the US fell in October, largely because of the lower oil prices on the world market. This fall had been accurately predicted by analysts. The preliminary November reading on the University of Michigan Thomson Reuters Consumer Sentiment Index climbed to the highest level since July of 2007. Among the companies with the most notable movements in the market seen Friday were Geron and Movado Group. Geron Corporation was a big mover, with its shares surging by 32% on the day. On Thursday, the biopharmaceutical company reported about $900 million deal with Johnson & Johnson to develop its blood cancer drug known as imetelstat. The stock closed at $2.31 on Thursday and has lost about half its value this year. On Friday, Geron's securities changed hands at $2.76, having lost 44 cents. Meanwhile, the shares of Movado Group Incorporated tumbled by 32% after the watchmaker adjusted guidance for this fiscal year. The company posted an updated forecast for the fiscal year ending on the 31st of January 2015. Ephraim Greenberg, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, said that he was disappointed with the third quarter performance. He expects the negative trend to persist in the fourth quarter. So these factors combined caused a reduction in the outlook for the full year. This was the weekly review of stock markets prepared for you by our InstaForexs team. Thank you and goodbye.